NHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to Jeanty. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Jeanty runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Again, 27 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's the line.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It is caught at the 20. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's the one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
And on Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he's brought down at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it. It's in close. It's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go now.
Working on 1st down. Has him on a quick hitter. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking looking at 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They motion Tucker over left. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing it again here. That's caught at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Jeanty can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
At the 36-yard line. 1 yard in. Brings up up 2nd and 9.
Yep, 15. Hey, Cyril, 15. Yellow. Hey, 57, 15, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. Hey, 40. Easy.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Fight on these two.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. This will end up as a touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Going now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Now looking to throw. To the outside. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job. And when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 43.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw now. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They are throwing it again. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19.
Genty from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8. The Chiefs 15-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Genty will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's Mahomes. Gets some space around midfield. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
43.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And they're able to bring him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. From the red zone on first. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Yellow. Spartan.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Collect.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Chiefs 27, Raiders 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
19, Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete to Bowers outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Raiders.
Giving this to Gentry. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders trail by a field goal. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another give here to Jency. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Chiefs, 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
A loss of 2.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
That's a lie. 15. Hey, what's back in?
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
One final shot here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one.